Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, we will learn how to set up DHCP using a single routers in Cisco Packet Tracer. It's a beginner-friendly lab to help you understand how IP addresses are assigned automatically in a network. So let's get started. And before that, I will give a short intro about what is DHCP. So DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. With the help of the DHCP, every device in a network gets a unique IP automatically, and also it helps to apply the network settings to the end devices like PCs, laptops. Okay. And if there is no DHCP configured, then we have to set the IPs manually to each and every devices. Suppose there is a smaller organization which has 20 or 30 devices, then we can give the IPs in a static way, static IP. And but if there are more devices like 200, 300, or more than 500 devices, then it's very time consuming to give the IP manually to each and every device. And there is a chances of IP misconfiguration, and it is very risky in large networks. So in order to avoid this, we are using the DHCP. So DHCP helps to prevent the IP conflicts, and also it helps to save the time for the network admins and users. Also, DHCP helps with efficient IP address management, and also, as I told you, it reduces the human errors in configuration. So it is useful for the network administrator to monitor the things easier way, and especially in larger setups. So gets back to our lab. So in today's lab, we will be using some devices, like we are using three switches for three networks, and we will be using some end devices for each network. So I am taking PCs, two PCs for each network. Also, I am taking one server for the network device. Then I will take one router for a DHCP configuration. Now we will try to connect the devices using the cables, and I am using the automatic choose connection type. So which will helps to connect similar type the devices as well as different types of the devices. So connect all the devices to the switch one by one. So for this network also try to connect all the devices to the switches. And for the third switch also connects end devices to the switch, and the server also to the switch. Now we will connect all the our three switches to the router. Similarly connect the third cable to the router. So here you can see one small connection error is coming while connecting the third switch to the router. The cable cannot be connected to that port because this router has only the two ports. So that's why it is not allowing to add the third port for connection purpose. So we have to add the few ports manually in this router. So for that, first of all, I will press the escape button to remove this cable. Then click on the router. So you will see this interface and click on zoom in option. So here you can see some modules on the left hand side and some ports. So first of all, we have to power off the router. Then you can see there is one option GLCT. So this option suggests this is a 1000 base T SFP module. SFP means simple form pluggable adapter, which operates on Cat5 unshielded twisted pair copper cable. And this module supports 10, 100,000 auto negotiation and auto MDI or MDIX. So I'm using this code module for connection purpose. So just simply click on this option and just simply drag and drop here. Again, click on this option and simply drag and drop there. So we have added the two ports we have added and then just power on the router again. Just close. Now try to connect the third cable to the router. So you can see now we have connected all the switches to the routers and our network connection is done. So now next step is we have to assign the IP addresses to the interfaces. Then we will create a DHCP pool. Okay, and at last we will verify the configuration. So I am writing down the steps that we will be performing. So first of all, we will create a topology. Then we will add the IP address to the interfaces. Then we will do the routing configuration and also create a DSCP pool for each network. So there are three networks. So we will create a three DSCP pool for each and every network. And at last, we will verify the configuration. Okay. So, so I will add into this table to look the topology better. So I am assigning the colors to all three networks. Okay, so we have given the color. It's not mandatory, but it looks the topology better, easy to understand. Then we will add the IP addresses to the interfaces. So I am taking a class C IP addresses. So for this interface, I will use 192.168.10.1. For this interface, I will use 192.168.20.1. And for this interface, I will use 192.168.30.1. Okay. And also, I will name these three networks. For this department, I will give name as a sales department. For this, I will give marketing department, and this will be the our admin department. Okay. So now go to the router, click on CLI option. Then here you can see one option. Would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog? Yes or no. So simply type no or press N. Click on enter. So initially you will get into this mode, which is user mode. So to enter into the privilege mode, we have to type enable command or simply type en, press enter. So that we can see now we are into the global configuration mode. Then to enter into the, sorry, now we have entered into the privilege mode. So now to enter into the global configuration mode, we have to type configure terminal. So we will type configure terminal or simply type conf t. We press enter. So we are into the global configuration mode. Okay. Then we will give the host name, suppose R1. Then we will try to add all the three interfaces. So first interface is GIG000. So interface GIG 0/0/0. Enter. And IP address on this interface is 192.168.10.1. So add this IP address to the interface. And its a subnet mask will be class C, which is 255.255.255.0. Then give no shut command. So no shut command helps to up the interface. So as of now, you can see these interfaces are down state. So these are in the red color, you can see. So once I will up the hit enter, then this port will automatically turns to the up stage. Okay, so now you can see one message is coming line protocol on interface GIG00 change state to up. Okay, so our interface is up now. Similarly, we will up the second interface, which is 192.168.20.1. So this interface is interface GIG001. Okay, you can see here. This is GIG001. Okay, so type GIG 0/0/1 and IP address of this interface is 192.168.20.1 and class C subnet mask, which is 255.255.255.0. And here also we will give no shut command to up the interface. As soon as I hit the enter, this port will up. Okay. And similarly for third interface also we will give command, which is interface gig 0/0/2 and IP address of this interface is 192.168.30.1. So type 192.168.30.1 in its class C IP address. So subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0 and again go no shut command. Okay, so now you can see this port also becomes in a green color. So this port is also up. So through commands, if you want to see whether the port is up or not, so we have to go back into the privilege mode. So right now we are into the configuration mode. So go back into the privilege mode. For that type two times exit. Okay, so right now we are into the privilege mode. So here we will type one command, which is show IP interface brief. So here by entering this command, we will see all our interfaces. So we can see here all our three interfaces and all these interfaces are in the up stage. Okay. Now our interfaces adding part is done. Now we have to create a DHCP pool for each and every department. So first department is a sales department. Okay. So we have to assign the IPs for sales department of this network only. And for this marketing department, we have to assign the IPs from this network. And for this admin department, we have to assign the IPs for from this network only. Okay. So for server, I will assign the static IP here, which is 192.168.30.2. Suppose I will tell you later why I am giving the manual IP here. Okay. Go to the server, click on desktop, IP configuration, and click on static. Type 192.168.30.2. Its subnet mask will be automatically come class C IP address and its a default gateway will be 192.168.30.1. Okay, so we have assigned the manual IP to our server. So now we will create a DHCP full for our all the three departments. So again go back into the configuration mode. So type conf t. Now we are into the global configuration mode again. Then for first of all, for sales department, we have to create a name. So type IP DHCP pool and name will be sales for this pool. Then we have to assign the default router. So type router. Default router will be 192.168.10.1. So type 192.168.10.1. Press enter. Now we have to set the network. So this is a 192.168.10.0's network. So I will type 192.168.10.0 because we have to, this is a network ID, and we will give the subnet mask which is 255.255.255.0 as it's a class C IP address. And also we will give some excluded IP address range. So by giving this excluded IP address range, we will reserve some IPs for some of the devices. Okay, so I am giving this command IP DHCP excluded address, and the range will be, you can give any range. So suppose I am giving 192.168.10.1 to 192.168.10.3. Okay, so I am excluding the three IP addresses. So by giving this command, so these three IP addresses 10.1, 10.2 and 10.3, that will be not assigning to these devices. And apart from that, other remaining IP addresses will get assigned from this pool. Okay, so we have created the pool for sales department. Similarly, we will create a DSCP pool for the marketing department. So first of all, we will assign the name for this pool. So which is IP DSCP pool. The pool name is marketing. Then we will assign the default router. So default router for this pool is 192.168.20.1, and the network of this pool is 192.168.20.0. So this is a 20.0 is a network address, and class C subnet mask which is 255.255.255.0. Press enter. And here also similarly we will give some DSCP excluded address range. So type IP DSCP excluded address, and range will be 192.168.20.1 to 192.168.20.3. So here also I am excluding three IP addresses. So these three IP addresses will not be assigning to these devices, and other remaining IP addresses will get assigned from this pool. Okay, press exit. So similarly, I will create a DSCP for this pool also. So again, go to the configuration mode and type IP DSCP pool, and name of this pool will be admin. Again, give the default router. Default router will be 192.168.30.1. Okay, so this is the default router for this pool, and the network will be 192.168.30.0, and class C subnet mask which is 255.255.0, and excluded IP will be IP DSCP excluded address. Suppose I'm excluding five IP addresses here: 192.168.30.1 to 192.168.30.5. So I am excluding five IP addresses here. So these five IP addresses will not be assigned to these devices, to this device. Okay, for server we have already assigned the IP manually. Okay, even if we add any one of the device like one more PCs, So even though we will not get IP for this new added PC from this range, we will get the IPs for from this range only, which is our pool. Okay. So now we have created the pool for all the three department. Now we have to verify the configuration. Okay. So now we have created the DHCP pool and we will check whether we have assigned the IPs to each and every devices of the network. So click on first PC, go to the desktop, click on IP configuration and click on DHCP. So it is requesting for IP addresses and you can see we have got the IP addresses 10.4 and this DHCP request is successful. So first three IP addresses we have excluded from 10.1 to 10.3. So next IP addresses which is 10.4 we have got 10.4 for this PC. So I will mention 10.4 192.168.10.4. Okay. And for this PC it should be 10.5. Let's see what is coming. Yes, it is 10.5. So I will mention 192.168.10.5. Similarly, we will check for these devices as well. So click on the device, go to the desktop option, IP configuration, click on DHCP and wait for some time. So here you can see we have also got IP 192.168.20.4 because first three IP addresses from 20.1 to 20.3 we have excluded. So next IP addresses which is 20.4 we have received. So our DHCP request is successful. So this is a 20.4 and for laptop also we will receive the IP. Yes, this is a 20.5. Okay. So we have got the IPs from this network only. So we will mention the IP addresses which is 20.4 and for this laptop we have got 192.168.20.5 and for the laptop for this network we have excluded the 5 IP addresses so it should be started from 30.6. Okay, so let's click on the laptop desktop, go to the IP configuration and click on DHCP. So here you can see we have got IPs 192.168.30.6. Okay, so our configuration is correct 30.6 because first 5 IP addresses we have excluded. And here we have assigned the IP address manually as I told you 192.168.30.2 because generally for servers we assign the IP addresses manually because server is important in every network department and so even if we restart the server then this static IP remains constant. So that's why we are preferring to give the static IP to the servers. And for other devices, we can give the dynamic IP configuration, which is DHCP IP addresses. So we can confirm that our all our devices got the IP addresses from the DHCP pool. And also we will check if we are able to ping the each and every networks or not. So first of all, we will try to ping the sales department. So click on desktop and go to the command prompt. We will try to ping PC1 to this PC. So type the second IP address, which is 192.168.10.5, 192.168.10.5 and wait for some time. Here you can see replies coming means our ping is successful. So these two devices can ping to each other in a network. So now we will try to ping the other department. Let's see we are able to ping it or not. So you can ping any one of the IP. Suppose I am pinging 20.4 IP. So 192.168.20.4. and wait for some time. So you can see reply is coming. First packet is coming as a request timeout because it's trying to set up the connection, establish the connection because this is a different network. But other remaining packets you can see we have received. So if we try to ping the packet, ping the IP address again, which is 20.4. So this time we will see we are able to receive all the packets. We have sent four packets, received four packets, and there is a zero loss. Okay, similarly, we can ping this laptop also, which is 192.168.20.5. Okay, and wait for some time. And here also you can see we are able to ping this laptop also. So this we are able to ping from sales department to the marketing department. Similarly, we will try to ping the admin department's PC. Okay, so we will type ping this laptop IP is 192.168.30.6 and wait for revert. So here you can see reply is coming means our ping is successful. So these two PCs also can able to communicate means our ping is successful. Okay, so suppose we want to see the ping between the marketing and admin department. So click on any of the device. Suppose we will click laptop. Okay, and go to the command prompt, and we will try to ping the server from this laptop. So this server IP is 192.168.30.2. Let's see if we are able to ping it or not. We should be able to ping, and yes, we are able to ping. So we can see response is coming. So this confirms that our ping is successful within all our networks, and we have got the IP addresses using the creating the DHCP pool. So our practical is successful, and that's it for the today. I hope you have learned something new today, and if you find this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more easy networking tutorials. Thank you.